good to go with Ryan Valentine's second lap. Launch from the gate, 180 SX. Oh, there's a bump. Turbo technology. Behind in under. The pop-up headlight, 180 SX. And a nice little drive for Ryan Valentine. Ethan Faithful, got to be top of the pops at the moment in the championship chase. It's been a very gold Christmas for the Faithful family, and this S15 pop-up turbo technology underneath the hood, tuned by Shannon at TuneCore. Has had a lot of carnage and damage going the way of the cosmetics. Fortunately for him, we get a second stab at the gas. Take it to the hill one more time. But definitely a soft rooster tail of dirt. Exploding before the Bosch turn 7 signal. Sharp U-turn. Ethan Faithful on his second qualifier. Here we go. D1WA with velocity on the care. Over the last few years, we've seen velocity hold the ground for support of D1WA. Velocity Auto Care, ready for his second qualifier. All focus on one car during the qualifying session. Ability to advance.
That's not how this works.
You've got to fly the entire day You can't do anything wrong. You can't even.
If you wanna.
You just got to do what you're meant to be doing.
What an upset.
Why didn't he go?
And issue on launch there for Will Maycock. Hands in the air. Back to the pits he goes with the voice 32. A highly unexpected endeavour. And there's some pushing going on from Tony Gray, helping his mate. At the top of the hill, and this is Daniel Jordan, supercharged LS in an S50. Duke Newcomb on the rear quarter panel from the 90s PC platform. There's going to be all Russell with the first flipping point. Late on the second. Good angle as we return to ball. Not bad for Dave Gordon, not bad. Joe back, fresh Riarella, and Sid Richard heading out of the pits. Gordon heads back up to the top of the hill, will make an immediate U-turn and be ready for his second qualifier. Another massive thank you to Electrical Group Training for their ongoing support of the D1WA Championship. And far beyond that, supporting Motormall Raceway, supporting the Perth Motorplex, and supporting you enter a brand new career as an electrical apprentice. Dave Gordon comes down the hill. Nice angle. Pretty good entry. Bringing LS as we pull that hydraulic brake to the but the angle of the car is excellent. And two successful qualifiers for Dave Gordon. Number 94 is run and done. Next up, Jamie Worrell. He brought two cars to the party from Worrell Motors. The third biggest dealership in Western Australia, behind Motorball and Motoroo, is Worrell Motors. Angle on entry. High speed, uses all the track. German Motorworks entry. Not bad, man, not bad. He is an ex-D1WA champion, but not in this car. In a highly refined S15 with an RV. This is a new endeavour. Going on Euro on. Taking the road less travelled. And that was one of the better entries in qualifying so far. Going back to back for Jamie Worrell. BMW. Almost religiously in the rear-wheel drive car company. But that run was a little too epic. He'll have to rely on his first qualifier to getting the points he needs. Arcade Garage, Reese Berger out of the pits. As his Motoroo. Wheels went towards the sky and Collie, he was upside down, repaired the body, but there's still a bit of a bit straight through that section. Traditional job at standard. A little bit straight through the second flipping point to the major roundabout. And straight is bad in drifting. In competition, that'll set you a flat 0. Unless the car is sideways at all times, you're in trouble. Well, Joel's got another run to make amends. Just double checking that that bonnet is safe and secure. We've seen the hard top lid lift up in earlier practice. Maintaining the cosmetics of General Motors. This D1WA utility. I'm going to say it's a V1 because it hasn't got the guard through. But it's out of here. Yeah, just about. Was between that second checkpoint and the roundabout that the old General Motors was looking a little straight to my eyes. Now they're doing things extremely unorthodoxly. Electrical group training sponsored Sid Pritchard in the Mad As Mazda NX5. Electrical group training on board the adventure of this MX-5. It had some carnage at Matsuri. The bonnet came up, smacked the carbon fibre roof and put a fresh crack all the way through it. He spent last season hand making molds to take even more weight out of what is undeniably the lightest car in D1WA competition. A mighty mouse of motor of 1.6 litres, the smallest engine in competition. challenging operation to continue the youth of our sport and our future. Dylan McDade has had, this is his third car this season. Competing with Laurel Motors, McDade's House of Power. We started last season the way we ended it, then we went into the black taxi. Then he got the privileged drive of an S13 made so famous. To our Australian market, which gets you having to be very creative in the shed at home to get that extended reach of the steering box. For the tyres not to touch the guards. It's very home tap to build an Australian produced. And we just kiss the arm, right? No big deal. Won't be the perfect run for Alex Bayer. Back to the pits. For the 957 entry of Alex Bayer as Stephen Ton. Team Rush. Sponsored by Penrite, Australian Oil Company. V8 infused. Hey, whoa! Well, they don't even know what happened there, but there is a front right-hand wheel that is all messed up. It's pointing towards McCracken House. And although that's probably the way he wants to go, Team Rush is an abandoned ship. Well, what a privilege it is to be at turn 7 for the D1WA Championship, the best seats in the house. McCracken House open, the bar is racked and stacked and you feel like getting tipsy. The Navarro's back on the job. That was a very unusual entry. Didn't even hit that first clipping point before dramas arose for Team Rush. Stephen Ton, always a very positive racer. Never liked to complain. Back wing sends the barrier Hunter. Because those rear quarter panels and barriers, they are best friends. But at an event like this one, it's quite an open course. Yeah, I still think that wing wanted that box sign and just sent him that way. Huge thanks to Extreme Limit Films keeping the drawing in the sky for third umpire. Necessity. Will no doubt be turning to them come competition. But my favourite highlight reel of the event so far has exited the pit allocation bay and sits halfway up the hill. It's Tony Gray and the Rotor Motion powered Bright Duck, the FD-RX7. After a couple of rounds of chilling out, doing some practice, and putting it back on the trailer, Tony Gray steps up into competition. He'll be out qualifying in 2 cars' time, depending on the situation of Stephen's on. We've lost Will Maycock, and by the looks of things, Ricky Skalecki is nowhere to be seen. Slipping the car off the jack and pushing the lifting service through the aluminium radiator has added another sword to the already wound-filled season of Skalecki's ambitious D1WA Championship. Probably the highest horsepower car in competition. Well, steering time has been removed. Let's just see if we've got some steering or what might happen for Team Rush. I'd love to see him be able to have at least one qualifier. If it starts up and drives away, we've got a lot of chance here. And maybe it was just a bit of a lock-up. Tries to drop some of the dirt out of it. I don't know if that's good for everyone. Put the blower to work quickly. Dust still falling out of the rear end of this car. Doing some roundabouts around his mate. Heads back to the top of the hill for another strap. Track staff and officials try and rectify some of the dust. So the track staff are going to have to be a little bit busy, unfortunately. Tom has an ambitious idea of relinquishing the dust from underneath the car, has exposed the track to his elements, thus setting a scene that's a long way off ideal. We can only get it back to sort of 80% for him. But then Mr. Ingham and Tony Gray Going to be dealing with a 90% chance track. I think it's time to go. It's as good as it's gonna really get. Quick pick up of the final tools and the electric scooter. Stephen Tom has one chance. To make amends from the beach visit. Now back on the starters orders, Stephen Tom, Team Rush. The barrier hunter. Well, he didn't quite make it to the barrier on that occasion. And he's going to run a real clean run to qualify. But that's every chance of playing in the game. 007 up on the top of the hill now, Terry Ingham. High points contender for the championship this year. The chicken run is back. Terry Ingham. On the switch into the roundabout. And it ain't bad for James Bond. Some sort of rock or a bit of rubber escapes from underneath the vehicle from the exit. Leaves us with a cloud of smoke. And as it dissipates, we'll be having a second lap from Terry Ingham before our final. Tony Gray.
Don't want to watch that drone. You do not want to watch that. You would have got
007, James Bond. Terry Ingham. Every chance he's got the silver medal so far in this championship. But it's getting a from the D1WA Performance. They pulled the radiator out of the Ford Ranger that drove the car here. Maybe it was the Isuzu tow truck. Wherever they found it, it's going to make all the difference for Skalecki's stage. But to get us there, Tony Gray, right emotion, right up, number 56. The turbo powered. Splashing the oil in with the fuel system. Treating it like a two-stroke. In many ways, these things are kind of like a three-stroke. Every rotation of the triangle is producing power. One intake, one compression, and one exhaust. Constant harmony. Never say die. A serious carnage round at the Perth Motorplex required a rebirth of the D1WA performance. Insert entry. Here we go. A highly regarded event here at Motor Raceway. A highly curated, personally selected D1WA establishment community. Came and showed the city of Perth what drifting is all about. This weekend we get to enjoy it. This is our final qualifier before we move into competition. That last lap had every chance of Ricky going top 4. You can see the steering angle advantages, the horsepower's all there. Despite the engine bogging down, the gyros do the top turners. Here we go, well done to Ricky. Judges now consult with each other to see who our highest point scorer is for qualifying, but all drivers, get ready, have your vehicles good to go. Results will be with us in about 2 minutes time, and we'll call out the order. It's top 32. as we're picking up some early results up here in the commentary booth. I'm going to say a bit of a surprise sitting on the top qualifying position. Maybe not who you might have thought was kicking those golden goals, but if you paid attention to the cleanest line on course.
Blah, 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 blah.
At the moment,
I don't know if that would be too far.
95.3 is your highest.
What about right here, like this?
That's a damn good run. But who produced it?
Please observe the pit lane speed limit. I can't believe that's 5 seconds.
We have an equal second at the moment. So it would go the way of who presented first. The equal second points sits on 90.
So much effort.
Looking tied up. The second and third. All drivers to the judges' tower, please. Results are in. All drivers to the judges' tower, please. Results are in. Massive credit to you guys. An outstanding force and a great form. Well done to Ricky Skolecki for bouncing back. Well done to Reese Kirkham for banging some push rods back in it. Well done to Tony Gray for giving us some chook cooking action. Well done to Stephen Todd for at least bouncing it back out of the dirt and having another crack at it. Results are in. All drivers report to the judges' tower. seeing Mr. Bayer come up the back. Also Dylan McDade. And I think we've just about got all our drivers. All right, results are in. I'm going to go up here because at least there's a point of communication. Well, we had a day of exceptional weather and exceptional practices, and it's going to fall this way. First off, I'd like a small round of applause to the hard luck Dylan O'Sullivan, who couldn't make it into qualifying. A tremendous effort. Thank you for coming to be a part of this, Dylan O'Sullivan. It's hard to see carnage, but it's great to see vehicles bounce back and be able to play the game, so well done to Ricky Skalecki and his crew. A tremendous effort to come and play the game. The next kind of hard luck goes the way of our number 14 qualifier, putting it towards the barrier but not quite hitting it. It's Stephen Ton with quite a minimal score, so we're just like, we don't need that. But he's in the game. Then it starts to get interesting. 13th place, only 2 points behind 12. Alex Bayer in Boss Drift. Well done, he's in the gig. Next up, credit to him. We bent a push rod at 45 degrees and he misses when it played the game and it got back out on course. Here for a good time and a long time it seems. Reese Kirkham, 70.3. Then, let's give it up for the man who got out there first. It takes great courage, but sometimes that works to your benefit. In this circumstance, not so much, but it's only 0.3 behind the man in front of him. It's Ryan Valentine. Well, Ryan, well done. So now we go 10 to 1, and it starts at number 10, a major sponsor, a major ambassador, and doing it in GMH, stepping up out of Pro-Am into Pro for this season. Number 10, 71.3, Scott Timmons. Oh yeah, let's go Chook Cooker with Tony Gray at number 9. Back in the gig, well done buddy. 74.6 and plays in the top 10. Which side do you like your eggs? I like the wheels on the ground, that's for sure, and he is back in solid force. Well done to Joel back, number 8, 76.6. 2 points higher, less than half the motor, sometimes a third of the motor to the rest of y'all. For EMS, the Piccolo Deli and Electrical Group Training, number 7, Sid Pritchard. Sometimes you need a little bit of gusto on the rear quarter panel. A little bit of testosterone goes a long way, and in 6th spot, supercharged S15. Give it up to Dave Gordon. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 goes like this. Tremendous bounce back, deserves a chance to play the game. Pushing the jack straight through the radiator. He pushes himself up to 5th spot. Well done to Ricky Skalecki. Number 4, 87.3. Bloody good run for a car that's brand spanking new for the 4th time this year. Well done, Dylan McDade. Now, and 3 and 2 were tied. So whoever presented first gets the higher spot. And wouldn't you know it, both 2 and 3 are the ones fighting for the championship the most. That would be Ethan Faithful and Terry Ingham, tied on 90 flat. And you know it, he's pumping the air early. German engineering, low horsepower, can drive it. Jamie Worrell is your top qualifier. Well done, gang. Jamie, outstanding. I might even climb down the ladder and get a fast interview. The ladders are coming together. We go from 14 back to 1. Obviously a unfortunate circumstance for our friend Will Maycock, who doesn't get to do it, but on the dyno, on what, yesterday, the day before?
Yesterday morning was on the dyno getting run up.
What did it run on the dyno?
Made just over 400 horsepower.
And that'll do for a top spot, that's for sure.
Good, I can't thank BMW enough, all their team, Advan Engineering for getting it running. Like the motor only went 11 days ago, and to get it coating done and to get it running right, awesome it was today. Like, this is sick. I love this layout, so I'm going to keep running coming and hoping we can push for the fun.
Have fun, Jamie Worrell, your top qualifier. Congratulations to everyone. We're going to get into the action. Competition just around the corner. We're going to draw our competitors together. I'll give you the breakdown in just a minute. From there, the day only just begins. Battles. What we're looking at. Coming right up.
Also good fucking work, mate. Round new car.
TF2 shit sold for it. I was super pissed off because I wanted like the front end and the fucking the chrome garnish rear, chrome garnish door molds, and like the rear garnish chrome shit, and obviously that like rack and two of them on the things. Nah, I need to get non-hub-centric slip-on spaces. The wheels, the hub size.
Not really. So I'm mainly
Just got spaced out. Well, they were actually a bit like probably the most reliable rig on the road that doesn't leak.
That'll be just the days.
you want it to be like
That's why I said I was like, I want to have a fucking small car so I can cruise around in that. But then I'll have 4 regos. Get something. Yeah, considering I pay it yearly, and it's sort of annoying because the E series and the Skyline fall in the same month. There's like two grand a month. 2 grand on 1 month.
You got 3 months.
Yeah. Huh?
Is that near 1,000 a year?
Skylines 1127 BA. I finally paid Rego for it because I bought it with a year's Rego. That was $50 less, and then the E series was $960. Manual turbo. It was auto turbo when I first bought it years ago. And now it's manual turbo with a lot of permits on it. All the permits that I've got no kilos.
That can wait.
Sprayed the engine bay of it. I did like a black base and then did a blue pearl through it. And it was like way too blue colour.
Will everything out?
Huh?
Will everything out?
Yeah, everything. Put it all out when it was at Brendan's because obviously the motor's sitting at Brendan's. I pulled every single line out except for like the 2 that go into the structure. Shaved the bay. Shaved it pretty fucking nice. Well, it's like called like an aeroplane strip shave. Where it's like Nah, not like it's like every single hole that I don't need is welded up, so it's like nice and flat. Yeah. So it looks OEM and it's fucking clean. And I left 3 holes. One's for the pressure reg that sits in the tower, one's for a bracket for a passenger, pump reservoir, and then the other one's for like the back valve that sits underneath for a pump filter, which no one will see anyway. But expensive point on it. Gearbox is fucked, diff is fucked, motor's fucked. Has been running for a supposed to get one. I put it in the back of that cunt's the sport and he took one. So you got two up there. Like if there was something that the scrub box cut, look how fucking far they got. Had a good fucking 500 metre stretch.
Oh, there's one on the back there.
They're thinking about it, I might even just convert the BA that I got. The one. I really don't care that. I'll fuck all seat times. And I'm always busy packing, so. I've got a few sessions in there. And I've got 3,000 hours doing straight shit, so.
Oh, you got
Man, no. I don't get that, bro. Straight fuck to that. Fucking disgusting. All I did was my back, cut the calories on them, bashed it all out, and rolled the blood back up. And then a dreadful job on the bone, but I didn't even clean the surfaces enough. They're starting to crack now, it's just like getting louder and louder.
I had a well, fuck you. Like the long one. Fucking back line. Nah, that's not crap.
Good rig that.
Alright, left-hand side of the ladder board looks like this. If you hear your name, keys and ignition, let's get the show under it. D1WA Championship Pro Class, Round 4. Leader, Jamie Worrell, top qualifier on a bye. Joel Back plays Tony Gray. That's 8 versus 9. Joel Back, Tony Gray, 1-on-1, 1v1 to the start line, please. Dylan McDade and Alex Bayer, 4 place 13. 4 place 13. Dylan McDade, Alex Bayer. Left-hand side of the ladder board continues with number 5, Ricky Skalecki up against Reese Kirkham. So Jamie Worrell, Joel Back, Tony Gray, Dylan McDade, Alex Bayer, Ricky Skalecki, Reese Kirkham. To the end of the pit road right now. Jamie Worrell, Joel Back, Tony Gray, Dylan McDade, Alex Bayer, Ricky Skalecki, Reese Kirkham. The other side of the ladder board looks like this. It's Ethan Faithful on the solo. Sid Pritchett, number 7, plays Scott Timmins, number 10. Terry Ingham, number 3, plays Stephen Ton, number 14. Dave Gordon, number 6, plays Ryan Valentine, number 11. First call though is for the left-hand side of the ladder board. Jamie Worrell on a bye. Joel Back against Tony Gray. Dylan McDade up against Alex Bayer. Ricky Skalecki up against Reese Kirkham. Right-hand side of the ladder board. Ethan Faithful. He gets the bye on the second qualifier. Sid Pritchett, you're up against Scott Timmins. Terry Ingham, you're up against Stephen Tom. And Dave Gordon, you've got Ryan Valentine. Jamie Worrell is at the front of the grid with the main man, Gregory And the BMW, your top qualifier, coming in at 400 horsepower with a 95-point score in the qualifier. He's got the solo. We're seeing Joel back now get in his VYVZ utility. Tony Gray in the Road Emotion FDRX7 to go up against him. Dylan McDade and Alex Bayer. Dylan McDade in the X. Let's just call it what it was. Dick Lizard ride. Oh, it was. Lizard has forgone. Richard Lazar hands the keys over to the McDade family for the fourth car in 4 rounds. We'll see Dylan McDade go up against Alex Bayer in the Boss Drift. We hear now Tony Gray fired up in the pit paddock and Ricky Skalecki bouncing back from Mayhem with a jack through the radiator. He's got Reese Kirkham, the 6-cylinder Alloy Tech VZ Commodore with the turbo, 400 horsepower, bent the push rod, got another one in the dump, good to go. Huge thanks to Mobile Tyre Tech Perth for slipping them on the rims that need. We'll see plenty of stickers rolling out in this first round. And we're going to send Jamie Worrell up the hill for his bye run. Top qualifier, we're ready to go. Joel Beck's going in his car, Tony Gray's in his car. Alex Bayer, Ricky Skalecki, Reese Kirkham to the start line. This old gangster on the angle. It's a January one. D1WA champion, but not in this car. It's S15 in the duty that gave him the gold at the end of the championship year. Change in 5 as we go old German. Here comes our first battle, and what a battle. Joel back. Twin turbo LS utility gets the lead lap on a Road Emotion right dump. go. Starter Andrew. Gives him the green signal. Joel doesn't let him run away with this. Stepping we've just seen Kirkham let him go in paddock, and there ain't no Skalecki to be found. Number 12 qualifier. Pete Biersma, are you out there? Is Skalecki out or in? He's out. He's in. Where is he?
Skalecki has 2 minutes to present.
Skalecki, you have 100 seconds to get your car to the start line or you are out. 100, 99, 98, 97, 96, 95 on the start line. Bayer's got the lead lap. 90, 89. Ricky, don't hold us up now. We'll shut that gate. We got a red flag at the front of the pits. Alex Bayer, boss trip coming down the hill, turn 7. Let's see how the angle sets up. Down the hill we go with Ricky Skalecki and Reese Kirkham. Credit to originality. Reese Kirkham reminding us of the BYE Astro 6 that started Justin's career.
faithful to pretend like within the next
Alloy
30
Tech, single turbo, 400 horsepower, chases down the most advanced car. Competition this weekend. Ethan Faithful, you have 60 seconds to present. Ethan Faithful, 60 seconds to present. You ain't here in 1 minute. That's a red flag on your championship.
Entering Steve time. All on the line, guys.
Ethan Faithful, 60 seconds to present. Right hand side of the battle tree, you've had plenty of experience to know how this goes down. On the start line right now, Skalecki on the chase from Maurice Sturgeon. Arcade Garage. Giving us the look down over on the hill. Well, it's a Skalecki win. That's Skalecki's second run, could have been a 0. That would have been the final right-hander when he kind of got jarred up behind Kirkham. The car not straight for a second. Hey, Sid Pritchard, where are you? Backing out of the pits for the Piccolo Jelly right now. Bring it up, my friend, because this is a one-run and done deal. Faithful doesn't need to prove anything. Number 2 qualifier. Oh yeah? I guess that blows. On, Ingham, go. Ingham needs to get around Gordon. Go, Tom, go. Go, Tom, go. Gordon, No. Sorry, I'm not telling you what to do. We need Terry Ingham to come around. Dave Gordon. Ingham's got to come around Dave Gordon. And squeezing through the gap. You're clear, Ingham. Well done. Chicken Run 007. Now has to take on General Motors Holden. Sid Pritchard for electrical group training, egt.net.au. The sticker that's holding the car together on the roof. After his bonnet came up at Matsuri and he hung his head out the window to finish the lap. An outstanding driver. One word, supporting and paying good attention too. Richard brings it in front now. Timmins on the chase. The velocity all again. Really, it stopped the smoke showing from the 1.6 turbo combination for just a second. And that ain't a good thing. I think it could go either way here. Timmins in the D1WA body. D1WA utility for Velocity Auto Care. Not just supporting the class by being a driver, but also giving a drift car up to the champion of champions. This 2026 season, the Mission Golf Club as they enter. BMW is going to play General Motors shortly for 2 months to get us there. Stephen Tom gets the lead lap. He's going to need a flawless run and a mistake from behind. At the moment, all the advantage falls away in the Chicken Man. Terry Ingham, 007. And we're good to go. Tom, Crush, Harriet Hunter, sponsored by Penrod. Deliberation. 39 lead run for Ton. Ton made mistakes in his chase, but so did Ingham. That's a 0-0. We've got to see these guys one more time. Back to the start line you go. Ingham, so strong. Ton's heading back to the pits. You need tyres or something? Well, we can bring these two to the start line. It's a Valentine Gordon affair. Dave Gordon with the Duke Nukem. Rear quarter panel on the S15. 180SX with an SR. We're talking 5.7 litres of LS in the S15 and 2 litres of SR in the 180. S chassis is the go. And we are ready to go. Duke Nukem to take that lead lap.
Start line's ready.
Under the starters' orders. And a shame on Ingham's last lap. He just had to take a cool, calm, and collected corner. Down the hill they go, Dave Gordon gets the Mr. Skalecki, Mr. McDade. Bring him to the start line. You have 60 seconds to present. Skalecki and McDade. 60 seconds to present. Down the hill we go with Ryan Valentine, ex-pro and D1WA champion. Newcomb is bombing everyone. He's going around. Number 94, LS. Ricky Skalecki, 30 seconds. You can nod at me, but yeah. Here we go. Top of the hill. Top qualifier in the BMW. Unsettled Joe back. Better way to report the minimum. the pit allocation bay right now. Team Rush pulls it forward. Waiting on the chicken run for Terry Ingham. As it rolls in reverse up the top of the hill. Joe back in the mid blue. Custom red quarter panel D1WA utility. Twin turbo technology for General Motors. There's a big gap. What is wrong with Roy? So Jamie will probably make a call that Joel has jumped out of place. You can see them switch positions on the start. Send them back around. It's a rerun for a false start. One more. Just rerun for a false start. Three will reiterate that. Go. All over the world, knows the rules and how to play it. We're still playing games here. We see Joel hit the brakes. Joe back will take the win. Jamie Moore, is it a mechanical malfunction? Is that what set this car back? Well, it's a bit hard to tell from this angle. Regardless, the decision has been made. The start was fine. Joe back will get the win. Two of the tallest, youngest members on the start The Cooper Black, number 7. Long Sleep, Terry Ingham, a man about earthworks during the week and on the weekend. Cars like to hang out sideways. Stephen Todd will get the lead lap on this second endeavour for a top 4 spot. Under the starter's hand, Stevens on, Team Rush, with Penride Oils, proudly Australian made on board. But it's going to be all chicken dinner. Terry Ingham takes the advantage and takes the lead. With Dave Gordon's going to be quickly waiting for Mr. Ingham. Now, good man Greg, we probably best to know if you can turn it around immediately or need some tyres. But down the hill comes out current points, contention, for the championship. You cannot rebeat a tyre, so it's looking very faithful. It's the second time that left-hand rear has come unstuck at this event. Stick donuts around the top, bumper to bumper. And down towards turn 7. And it should be Dylan McDade to lead. Higher qualifier sitting in at number 4. Taking on the qualifier number 5, Ricky Skilecki. Skilecki last year had the car that anyone would want. And yet this year they turned it up another notch and it came with its own circumstance and drama. The future's bright for both these kids. And the older machine. To do the chasing. That awkward moment in the last round of competition where Skilecki just touches up. Warming up the Congratulations, guys. What a warfare run. We have pulled apart fiberglass on the Arco. Whose car is that on the racetrack right now? Trying to work out where the glass came from. You gotta think that could be a Skilecki situation. So much vibration as he set up the burnout over the Armco. But McDade will walk away with it. Timmins and Faithful at the top of the hill. Massive advantage goes away of Faithful. If he makes a clean run, it's all his.
We are ready. Judges are ready.
Judges are ready under the starters' orders. Andrew is the man with the green light. And the utility will get to have that lead lap into turn 7. Your championship contender is the Faithful on that chase. It's good thing. Fire off for Timmins, and I think that'll ride it up. Well done to Scott for the It seems as Faithful without a doubt. Here comes Terry Ingham and Dave Gordon. Creeping out of the pit allocation, straight onto track, please, gentlemen. Dylan McDade, Josh Ashton, Terry Ingham and Dave Gordon. One for top four. Joel back, hoping you're good to go. Dylan McDade, hoping you're good to go. Ethan Faithful, hoping you're good to go. As it stands, England's got the advantage. What are these expression session guys doing? Back them up. It ain't your time yet, ladies and gentlemen. Grass cutting they got to do because we are far more interested in what's coming down the hill right now. Dave Gordon, Terry Ingham. This is the fight for top four. Who will first? Ethan Faithful on the right hand side of the battle tree. You think Ingham wants it bad. He's chasing the points in a championship hunt. But here comes the man. Swinging for the corner. Big disappointment. Two expression session runs as we make sure that everyone's A-OK for top four. Do not believe we beat the weather today and had such a winner. But down here we go with two mighty names. Look, we got this. One up go four. Train, full deck shuffle. Your leader is going to be Ryan Valentine. They haven't gone with him. What a shame. Joel Max going to get in front. Turn right now, there's D1, brings it down to turn 7. We have it. Still couldn't turn the car around, even with an expression section in tow. Dave Gordon has to just sit and wait patiently.
Going back to be in a battle for 3 and 4 in about 7 minutes. Can we see that car be jacked up immediately and get tyres replaced?
To the start line they go. A very late Ethan Faithful. Up against a very professional Dave Gordon. Patiently waiting on the start line. Gets a bit of a nose in front, which is not a smart move. And Ethan takes the pace in the water Good track reset. Thanks to Tom. Dave Gordon will now get that lead lap over the top of Ethan Faithful. Joel backs out of the car. Joel, you've only got a few minutes to strap on some rear hides if you need them. You're going to be battling for third spot in just a moment.
Okay, the track is now clear. Judges are ready.
Track's clear. Judges are ready. That little straight now to Dave Gordon in the previous run. Holds the advantage of Ethan Faithful. Nice early switch for Gordon. 1 minute intermission if you want to run to the bar. We're going to give these guys a chance to swap tyres and be back out to fight for 1, 2, 3, and 4.
If we've got cars ready to go and roll coal, send them out. But yeah, they should be right now.
All drivers, teams, and anyone interested in the grandstands. Once we find out 1, 2, 3, and 4, we might have a window for an expression session, but we want to beat the rain. If you want to give us a hand to bring in a witch's hat, tidy up, clean up, pack down, be a part of it, be down in the pits with the cars, we can accept that once the race comes to a full conclusion. The pits being a little further away from the spectator at this event won't be something that's overlooked. Your opportunity to go say g'day at the end of the show. And if then you want to help us pick up, clean up, sort it all out, we're all for it.
Right. My legs are killing me.
Hey, do you want to be changed out, man? Solid, man. That's what we all need.
I've got front row seats right
You what?
now. I've got front row seats right now.
Well, Dave Gordon's good to go. And look who's moving through the pits. The battle for 3 and 4 has come alive. Dave Gordon and Duke Newcomb. Joe back. Ready to rock and roll. We can bring him forward. Gordon plays back. McDade plays faithful. And Joel, if you're ready, nose it out. Dave Gordon, or Will Maycock, let him know he's ready to roll. Stephen Tom, Will Maycock, can you tell Dave to move on? Let's get him out. Cool. Oh, hang on, we got one more question. That's Dave Gordon. That's Joe back. This is your fight for 3 and 4. If they're ready, send the girls over the hill. Great turnaround from these drivers in a massive case to West. Coach Tartek. Mobile Tartek in Perth. Forgive me. The swap of the tyres on the back machine ahead of the round. I saw those blue-yellow rims on the B breaker. A nice fast turnaround. Alright, this is your battle for 3 and 4. And as it should be, Dave Gordon, who qualified in number 6, gets that lead. Over Joel back in number 8. S15 with a supercharger. Plays a twin turbo LS in the BYU. And down we go to turn 7. The elevation Correct. Right. and fixed up every part of the track all Sunday. One man did all the job. Round of applause for Tom.
Take a bow!
We normally throw him a lolly after he does everything. We get low and low. We ate them all.
They're picking on you, I think.
But there's a food basket somewhere down there that will find lunch. Feel free to have a go, Tom. Dylan McDade is ready, waiting on Ethan Faithful. I can see him now behind the medics. So we're looking at that 1-2 battle going right up together there. How's the gap? Joe back. In finals time, Dylan McDade and Ethan Faithful halfway up the hill. And Faithful's going to be your man to lead. Championship points contention all the way at the Sandland Tires Pulsar Turbos Tune Core S15. It's an S15 front we see on Dylan McDade's drive, but that's all 180 SX to the back bumper. A real hybrid. McDade's brand new ride takes on a true veteran of the drift game. Ethan Faithful coming down that here. Grabs that lead, McDade stays right with him for the youthful confidence, giving a strong force to be reckoned with in this final. My criticism to McDade's run would be a little bit narrow around the roundabout, but you can only put your car where it can go when someone's leading the run. Any error from Ethan, and this one is all signed and sealed for McDade. Any error from McDade, and it's signed and sealed for Ethan. Here we go, your final of the final. It's round 4 for Pro. In front of the cracking house. What a jump! McDade is running out. That's a start. decision. So Greg, if we can orchestrate these cars.
Okay, that car, I'm not sure whether or not they're going to run demos after this.
Dave Gordon, Joel back to present to the front of the pits. Bring your cars down the hill.
Okay, after the presentation's done, we want all the cars to go to the front of the track and house the like displays. So Corey,
So a 3 can just like that one. Drifting at the front of turn 7, McCracken House giving us all of the goods. An outstanding turnout in what was speculative to be quite a blustery and wet weekend. We have beaten the weather. These guys have beaten each other. And now we have ourselves a winner. And as much as you guys are enjoying gas bagging, I've got 1 trophy and 2 humans. And let's just go winding back the clock to one of the hardest. We've got Nolan's in the door. We've got snacks of minties. And what's this Alan's right here? Mountain Dew Passion Fruit Frenzy. That is your prize. Congratulations. We pretty much have wrote this one up, and if not, you just told the story. But the story starts with you on your lead back in Collie, and a completely rebuilt car, front to back, inside, up and down. Well done on a massive transformation to come and play in this championship year.
I just want to thank everyone of the guys.
And we want to thank you for being a big part of D1WA. Love the way this extrusion box steps out into the door, making it comfortable to get in. But it would be, as you suspect, Dave, it will be Dave Gordon's win in third. You get a passion fruit minty. Your third place, round of applause for Jim Newcomb, Dave Gordon. Now what an outstanding turnaround. This car always looks great with the precise name on the side. And we missed Duke for a little while. We've also seen the humour of those heads replaced with Will and Susie in the past. But who do you want to thank for such a sensational day's worth of racing?
Push it real good.
Day for everyone, it's a great day for the family, it's a great day to see the S15 back in full force, and it's great to have you on the podium. Congratulations, third place, Dave Gordon, everyone. And then it goes down to 2 and 1. And 2 S15 looking machines from the front, but that's about where it sort of ends. The classic Richard Lazard, or Dick Lizard as we called him for a long time. He's handed, is it the keys or the whole car onto the McDade family? The whole car. Wow, so purchase price has been settled, and an accomplished vehicle, something serious that you can step right in and take it to the top. This is your 4th car in 4 rounds. Do you want to try and write us up that story?
Not really. Fair enough.
Richard has a great reputation within our D1WA community. He has spent years on this field. Yeah, Richard, we do love you. And did you have to remove the blocks that were on the accelerator and the brake so that you can stretch your legs into the pedals?
I don't know. I think the seat probably too
We love you, Richard. It's great to see your car doing great. I remember when you gave this seat to Jamie Worrell maybe about a year ago, and he took it all the way. You know, what was that? Damn straight. So just run me back the story once more. Your first car hurt the motor, yeah?
Yeah, do it.
And are we going to replace that Donkey Time car, or is that car fully arrested now? The black taxi? That's really good because that car was tried and true, for the lack of a better term. She was rough around the edges but could get it done. And then your third wheel, what was that? Third car this season you got to handle.
Oh, that was just, to be honest, that was an amazing opportunity to get to race such a well-set-up car as well. Thanks to the personally. Thanks to Luke and Peter as well, just in general for helping. They've done nothing but helping the whole time.
So if I can just grab a moment from you guys in the stands, that's an investment of 4 different cars, whether it's a hire, a buy, a fix, a replace, a rebuild an engine. Can we hear it for the McDade family for the commitment of D1WA this year? Second to maybe Joel. Well, second to none, let's be honest. An amazing effort. Also, big rebuild between last round and this round, Ethan Faithful. Crunch goes this car from time to time into your opponents and into your competitors, but frequently you find yourself here on the podium fighting for a championship. And as far as my maths in my mind is concerned, we drop around, you've got to be sitting on top. You think? Guess what? Your thoughts set on second place, Ethan Faithful. First place, Dylan McDade. You've got to take the checkered flag. Well, there's a happy Irish crew around, that's for sure. They're very proud of the family, very proud of the year that's been. They give you a good car, you take it a long way to the top, and they will be all the way to the top. Anyone extra to thank? Oh.
At least that's getting you somewhere instead of filming TikTok videos.
What was those motoroo little buggies you had out at the midday or the mid-track just for the half-time show, call it that? How many cc's in those little motorbike sounding donks?
They're 750cc picture. There's 3 up for sale and then 1 for. So, thank you for interested. Definitely go down and over here, pick them up.
Fantastic. Well, let's do some donuts, hit some burnouts, put these 4 together for a shot, and then celebrate. Mr. Dave Gordon gets to pick up his trophy. Stack hats on. A fantastic day in the sunshine as it starts to move to overcast. It's time to hang some donuts. And an expression session after, if anyone's keen. Final laps due on track in the next 20 minutes. If you want to put your tyres to the sky, kick them off the rims, we don't mind. Expression session for 20 minutes. Helmets on, ladies and gentlemen. Even if you're celebrating with a skid, stack hats down. It's the end of the event. It's time to party.
Yeah, get the fuck out.
Thank you.